Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV of Frederick. My name is Callie Say and I'm here at Transwest and Horse Trailer Sales. For those of you that aren't familiar with us, we are Logan and Cimarron dealers, as well as we offer a wide variety of different used trailers that we take in on trade. So what I've got right behind me is actually a 2022 Logan Coach Warm Blood 2-horse Bullseye. So this trailer right here is actually already sold, like most of these trailers that we've been doing videos on. But the cool thing about this is that we've actually got trailers like this reordered, as well as we have slots in our schedule. If you want one by the end of the year, you can have one set up just like this. These Bullseye Warm Bloods have been a hugely popular seller for us. Logan, we used to carry on our inventory, we used to carry those Riot models, which are a step up from this, but these Bullseyes are just such a great mid-grade trailer for cost savings, but you get a lot of bang for your buck on these. And we found that there's a lot of features that people actually prefer on this one over the Riots. So these have been a really great seller for us. A couple of the next ones that we have on order, they're already sold. But like I said, get your name on one coming in and you can have one too. So we'll kind of start up here at the front on this trailer. So the first thing about these Logans, for those of you that aren't familiar with them, they're actually built in Utah, and we sell them here on our lot in our inventory. And these Logans, they're a Galvastrong frame, so it's a galvanized steel frame, and then they lighten it up with the aluminum sheeting on the walls here. So by having that galvanized steel frame, you're quite a bit stronger than black steel and aluminum, so you've got a really great base to build off of. Galvanized steel does not rust like black steel does. They infuse it with zinc so that you have a lot more protection against any corrosion. In fact, they're so confident that you won't have any issues that Logan actually offers a lifetime warranty for the first owner against any structural corrosion. So another thing they do to protect their frame on these Logans is they actually coat it in this Vortex lining. The Vortex lining has a couple really cool features. Number one, as road blast is coming up here, it's going to protect this galvanized steel underneath. It's going to keep it looking nice for a lot longer to come. It protects against any oxidation, as well as it also reduces road vibration. So it kind of helps keep your horses a little bit more comfortable in there and keeps it looking good for a long time to come. Right under here, we have the diamond plating on the nose. This is a lot stronger than this 050 aluminum up above, and this is generally where you're going to see a lot of road blast as well. So we just like to make these trailers look as good for as long as possible, and I think that they accomplish that on this front end here. Right above it, you've got the 050 aluminum white sheets. The nice thing about these Logan Bullseyes is there's actually a variety of colors you can choose. So if you want it in a silver, a stone matte, a black, a charcoal, these are all options that we can do on these Bullseye Warm Bloods. As you guys can tell, this is not our standard height on these trailers. Usually a Warm Blood trailer, we're gonna start at 7'6" on up. So this trailer is standard 7'6" tall and 6'9" wide, and you're about 13 feet long. So you've got plenty of height and width for your horses so that they're nice and comfortable. Those Warm Bloods, they just don't fit as well on a slant, so having a straight load where they've got plenty of room to stretch out, get their legs underneath them and be comfortable is really, really important. Right up here, we've got a 33-inch short wall for your tack room. It's really easy to just step right in here, and you can easily access your saddles, your swing out blanket bars. Since there's no little slant wall, we've actually got this corner, or this square right there, this square water tank. It holds 35 gallons of water. So you can bring your own water from home if you're on a trail ride or going to a show. It's really nice. You can just hook up a hose, which is right up there. You can give your horses a bath and not have to worry about bringing and toting around your own water in your bed of your truck. Right up above here, you have all your bridle hooks, and they are carpeted behind. Anytime we've got animals right on the other side, we're especially cautious of making it as quiet as possible for them. So by having this carpeting behind, your bits are going to swing back and forth quietly on this carpet. They're not going to mess up anything underneath. Granted, there is vortex coating on the back of this too, so your tack room would probably be fine, but we're still mindful that there's animals right on this other side. We don't want to have them listen to the clank of your bits swing back and forth as you're driving. We've got this carpeting on the floor here. This carpeting is really great. It's easy to take out if you have to, and you can just bring the whole carpet out, and you can power wash it out if you've got any mud tracked in here or you spill anything on it. It's a marine grade carpet, so it's really easy to clean up. Those fibers don't hold a lot of dirt and debris, so it's something that you're usually going to see on these trailers. Once again, you can see that all this framing is coated in that vortex lining, helps protect it, gives it a nice look. We really, really like it here. Right here you do have your spare tire. The spare tire is just like all the other tires on your trailer. It's even got the aluminum wheel on it. That is one of the upgrades we did on this trailer, is they did step up to the aluminum wheels as well as add this water tank here. So the Bullseyes, they're one of the reasons that they can keep them at the price point that they do is that they don't go crazy on options. They've made a lot of really great choices in a step up from the Crossfire, but it's not the world is your oyster. There's so many options that you can choose on these Bullseyes, which just makes them a really great price point for buyers. One of the things that I love that they upgraded on these Bullseyes is you get these nice heavy duty framed in windows that Logan builds. This is one of people's favorite features on these Bullseyes, is how easy they are to operate. This rod right here, you just pull straight down and it engages this latch, and you've got a nice little pop socket there so you can ride with this down if you want. If you need to open this up and check on your horses, you've got a nice protective screen here so that you don't have to worry about any bugs or anything flying up from the road and getting in your horse's face. They also can't just stick their head out the window if you don't want them to as you're driving. So really great feature, easy to use, just slides right back in its slot and then back up. You do, if you don't feel like opening that all the way, you do still have a little sliding window there that you can access. Right here, got a butterfly latch on the door. Anywhere that we've got horses that have access to the exterior, they try and put some sort of heavier duty latch on it instead of just this, in case somebody forgets to close the door all the way. It's just a nice added safety feature, helps protect you and your horses. Escape doors on either side, so if you want to walk a horse in and walk off, or if you want to come up front and get them haltered, or whatever you need to do before you unload, this is a really great access point for you to get in and out. On these Bullseyes, you have this nice corrugated side sheet right here. It's just a little different look than this 050, a white aluminum sheet here. Gives it some extra special fancy features on it. It also is just a little bit more resistant to your horses pawing it up. Underneath here, you've got two 3,500-pound rubber torsion axles. So you've got nice running gear under this trailer. This trailer is not incredibly heavy. It's weighing in at 3,880 pounds empty. So a lot of today's half tons are more than capable of towing something like this around. I've got a little half ton GMC, and I would have no hesitation hooking onto this trailer and hauling it up and down into the mountains. Got a sliding bus window here, and right above that you do have an LED light. So if you are tying your horses to this side and tacking up, it's going to be really easy for you to see what you're doing at night. This is one of the features that actually sways a lot of people on these Bullseye warm bloods. They love the fact that you've got the ramp, but you've also got 50-50 doors on this. So if you're just unloading one horse at a time, it's really nice. You can close one of these doors and you're not going to have to worry about this horse trying to come out with you. Even though you have the butt strap, sometimes it's just not quite enough to keep horses from wanting to back out of the trailer. So by being able to close just and open one door at a time, which is a really nice added safety feature for you and your horses. You've got this nice ramp. They put some ridges in it as well as have this non-slip surface. So your horses, as they're backing down, they're going to have somewhere that their feet can nicely rest on. I like that they've upgraded this ramp and this feature. I feel like it just makes it a lot safer to load your horses in and out. Oops. This divider right here, it's a partial padded divider. It swings back and forth so that if you've got a horse that's a little claustrophobic, if they need just a little bit more room to load and unload, you can swing it to the side, give them a little bit more space so they maybe feel more comfortable going in and out. If you want to make this a box stall, this entire thing actually removes so that you can have a big open box for a mare and foal, or maybe you're just going on a really long trip and you want them to be a little more comfortable. You have that option to completely take this divider out of the trailer. You've got kick walls on either side. All of the Logan trailers have double kick walls, so if you have a horse in here that likes to kick and paw, granted they have to be a little more talented since they're loaded on a straight here, but you're not going to have to worry about it looking like there's hoof prints on the exterior of your trailer. So this first kick wall is actually going to protect the exterior so that people don't know that you've got a naughty little horse inside. You've got padding as well on the walls, so if a horse wants to shift back and forth, they've got a nice padded place to lean against on either side. These straps are on the front and the rear of the trailer. Just keeps the horse from going all the way forward and trying to greet you outside when you open this side door here. This head grill actually swings either way as well. So if you want to give your horse some more room, or if you want to be able to swing this over and go through without having to duck under, it's as easy as pulling that pin up front and moving it from side to side. If you needed to, if you want to give that horse a little more room to swing its head from side to side, you can actually just disconnect here, and you can take that head grill completely out. Up top, you do have two roof vents. It is a 7'6" tall trailer, so I recommend either, if you're not 7 feet tall, being able to grab a little stool or something to open those up and close them. But it is nice that you can get a little more airflow going through here. This is where your horses, it's going to go right over their backs and keep them nice and comfortable and cool while you're driving. On the floor here, we do have rubber mats, but underneath we've got this wood floor. These planks are coated in that vortex lining, just gives them a lot more protection against the elements and horse urine. So in Colorado, these wood floors, there's a good chance they'll outlast the trailer, but they are made of a natural material, so we do recommend that they are checked frequently. All right, so on this side over here, you've pretty much got a repeat of what we just saw. Nice aluminum wheels. This is actually the new style that Logan's come up with, and I think they look pretty sharp. Logan does a pretty good job of updating their wheel selections every now and again. So you can see that you've got nice aluminum wheels on here. Here's your escape door on this side as well. You can go on either side. It's nice, you can access each horse from either side. We do have a little hold back here so that if you're going in and out of this trailer and maybe you're parked on a bit of a slope, you don't have to worry about that door shutting on you as you're coming in and out. On this trailer, Logan actually uses 3M tape on their aluminum sheets. So they use the metal or mechanical fasteners as well, but the 3M sheets actually allow the trailer sheets to expand and contract with the changes in temperature. It's a lot quieter than mechanical fasteners. It's about 25% stronger. So your trailer is going to be quieter for your horses. It's going to last a lot longer. This 3M tape, once you put it on, it's pretty much impossible to get off. So it just gives it a much cleaner look. You don't have rivets all the way up and down where these sheets meet. I think that it just gives it a really nice, clean appearance. So like I said, we do have more of these trailers on order. But if you need it a little bit sooner, we here at Transwest have lots of slots. As long as the trailer hasn't reached a certain point in production, we can usually change things. So if you guys want to reference a stock number on this one, just so you know, so we know which one you're talking about, you can always tell us. This is 5N210277. It's a 2022 Logan Coach Bullseye 2-horse bumper pull warm blood. So I would love to get one on order for you if you love this trailer. If you guys have any questions, maybe you need something like this, but a little different. We also custom build trailers here at Transwest. You can always give me a call. My name is Callie Say. Best way to reach me is 970-309-6368. Love to answer any questions you guys have. If you're looking for a new trailer, a used trailer, there's a good chance that if we don't have it, we can usually find it. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in with me today. I hope everybody has a really great Friday. Thanks.